What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. I appreciate you checking out this video. Today we're going to look at a beer that I've looked, I haven't really looked for in a long time, but I seen it and I'm like, is that Michelob Light? Sure enough it is. It's Michelob Light from Anheuser-Busch InbBev. This beer comes in at 4.3% alcohol by volume. Some of the nutrition facts on this beer are it's 123 calories for a 12-ounce serving, 8.8 grams worth of carbs, 1.4 grams worth of protein, and no fat. I got that right off their website, and I'll go ahead and put it down here in the description for you guys. Beer Advocate and Rate Beer aren't very kind to this. Beer Advocate gives it a 58. The Bros give it a 58 as well. That's their awful score. Rate Beer kind of destroys this beer at 1 and a 12 in the style. Obviously, it's much better than that. Now, Michelob Ultra has taken over the market with this beer. It's not really, they do still produce this beer. Obviously, I've got it here, but it's kind of more hard to come by than a Michelob Ultra is, guys. And I'll admit, I personally like Michelob Ultra. I like the taste of it. It's just a great beer. Now, it is a little thin. I will say that, thinner than probably this, but I'll admit, it's a good beer to me. Now, other people kind of just say the beer isn't very good. I disagree with them. I think it's very good. But anyway, guys, let's on this beer, it has an American light lager brewed with a blend of Haraltu, Strisel Spalt, I think that Strisel Splat, I believe that's how you pronounce that, and other hop varieties out of St. Louis, Missouri. All right, here on the up here on the side here it says our full flavored light lager features a malty sweetness and an aromatic hop profile. Its rich taste and seasonability are the signatures of this award-winning light lager. This beer is produced on the 242nd day of 2016, which I believe that brings it right around, I want to say, September probably, September, October, right around there. I'm not real good on my dates, guys, I'll admit. I think it's like around September. So I didn't find any YouTube videos worth 1 year, guys, going back. There was multiple videos if it was more than a year. I did a year from today, not just a year, 2016 in general, a year from today. So without any further ado, guys, since I don't really have much else to say about this beer, all right, let's go ahead and crack the top and see what we got. Let's see if it's a twist off first before I use the bottle opener. It is a twist off, so you're not going to need a bottle opener. Set it right here on the table. All right, guys, let's go ahead and give this an aggressive pour like I always do. Nice, some smoke out of there, not too bad. Stop it right there. Get the rest of it in here. There we go. All right, guys, presentation. A little more than a 2-finger head pour, about 2.5. Foamy white head. Small to medium bubbles on the top, small to medium around the side. Looks like a golden style lager, like your typical American style adjunct lagers. Here we go, guys. Bring her up here a little bit so you can actually see it. It's obviously clear, guys, like your normal American lagers. I don't have my light here. I didn't bring it in, but you guys can tell it's pretty clear. It's filtered. There's a couple of bubbles coming up here. It has that nice golden maize color. Looks really nice. Let's get a nose on it. Smells like your typical American style lagers. Kind of, maybe a little bit of skunkiness here, which I'm surprised being in a bottle like that. There is a little bit of skunkiness here in the beer, guys. Getting some floral hops, very, very light floral hops with this beer. Yeah, that's kind of really all I'm getting. Some floral hops, very light. Not the citrusy style hops. You're getting that keg beer smell. Your typical Bud, Coors, Miller, Pabst, Molson, Labatt's. That style of beer. All right, guys, let's throw it down the gullet and see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. Tastes like Michelob Light. Exactly how I remember it. Exactly how I remember it. And I haven't had Michelob Light, goodness, in quite some time. It is more full-bodied. There is a slight hop presence with this beer. I will say that it's crisp, it's refreshing. It has more flavor. Obviously, it has more flavor than the Ultra. Man, this is good. I got to admit, Michelob does a damn good job with their beers. Anheuser-Busch in general is usually high on quality control too. It's just how I remember it. Crisp, light, refreshing, hop presence. There's a little bit of skunkiness in here with this beer. Although it's very, very slight on the taste. It's not overpowering. Damn, guys, it's taking me back to the first time I've ever had a beer. And my first ever beer actually was a Michelob Light. And I remember I enjoyed it quite nicely, but it's hard to find up here in Michigan now. Like I said, the Ultra's kind of taken over, which I like Michelob Ultra. I'm probably one of the few that does. Excuse me. But man, this is taking me back. I'll admit, it's taking me back down memory lane. Light, kind of a watery a little bit. Although the calories, I don't necessarily think it's a beer that's probably in the light category. And I'll admit, guys, I haven't seen the regular Michelob Original here. God, it's been, I can't even remember when the last time I seen it. It's been that long ago. But guys, I'm digging this beer a lot. It's taking me back down memory lane. I know that's probably a little bit, it's influencing the score. I'm going to give it a little bit. But it's just as I remember it tasting. Very nicely done. Slight hop presence. The maltiness is there. Very slight on the maltiness. It combines very well. Guys, I got to give this an A-. I'm going to give it a 92, an A- for my score. Now, this is right up my alley, you guys. I'm an American adjunct lager drinker, so this is going right up my alley. It's hard to find Michelob Light here, like I said. It's crisp, refreshing, it's light. All the hop flavors and the malt flavors blend well together. This is a very well done beer, very well done. I could probably even give it an A if I really wanted to, but I think I'm going to stick with a 92, 93 A-. Approaching A status. I could probably give it an A, but I think an A- is probably a pretty conservative score for me. It's just taking me down memory lane, guys. That's the big thing. I could very well give it an A, and I would be fine with that. But I think an A-, 92, 93 is a damn good score. Damn good score. Probably in the Michelob would probably get an A for me. So, and it's won quite a bit of awards too, guys. So you know Michelob's done it right. So, anyway, guys, what do you guys give this beer? Do you guys give it an A, B, C, D, or F? I'm going to give this a 90. I'm going to give it a 93. An A, high A-, approaching A status. You guys say if it's a beer you guys drink, you give it an A. I wouldn't argue with that. I think it probably deserves that score. But I think a 93 is probably right where it should be. It's definitely not a 1 or a 12. It's not that. You guys, you fucking people over at Rate Beer don't know your beer. I'm just going to say that right now. You just don't know your beer. You guys rate stuff way too high when it's too high, and it's like with this style of beer, you guys are fucking stupid. I'm just going to go on record and say that. For people who rate on Rate Beer and rate it low, you're fucking stupid. I'm just going to come out and say that right now. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think of this beer? Like I said, go ahead and down in the comments. Do a like, subscribe as well, or tell me I'm a dumbass. I don't really care. I just think Rate Beer is just severely lacking in their beer judgment. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. And as always, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. I don't want to see you guys get pulled over, get thrown in the cop car, court fees, possible prison time, and God forbid you don't kill someone or hit somebody, or you end up killing yourself. It's stupid. You're going to go in jail, or you're going to be 6 feet under. You're only hurting yourself. I'm telling you, in this day and age, get a designated driver, guys. Get one. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.